What you see here is one of the themes I found on Themeforest. I chose it because of the complex header it has, and I wondered, well, is it possible to create a similar header with a Blocksy theme? And what do you know? I installed the Blocksy theme, used the Blocksy header builder, and voila, what you see here is a header I built with it. It took me less than half an hour, and therefore in this video I'm going to show you how to create this kind of complex header in less than 30 minutes. Pay attention though that in the video I'm going to use a pro version of the Blocksy theme. If you're interested, then take a look at the description of this video. The link to the Blocksy Pro is in there. But don't worry, I'm also going to show you how to do most of it with a free version of the Blocksy. For example, how to add this kind of call us now icon here and so on. So if you're interested, then buckle up and let's start the ride. But before we start, be sure that you have Blocksy theme installed, Blocksy companion add-on installed, and if you're using the Blocksy Pro version, then go to extensions, choose Pro extensions and activate advanced menu and WooCommerce extra add-ons. Now let's start customizing. Let's go to the appearance and customize. Now as you see, I have set up a blank page here with a blank header, only logo is over there. So let's start customizing it. Let's take a look at the example here. We have 3 rows, top row, middle row and bottom row. I'm using the Colorzilla to pick the colors from the pages, therefore let's set up the colors for the top row and for the main row. Main row here, design, default state, this color here, and top row, design, and this color here. Now as you see, if we scroll down, the sticky menu has the same colors, therefore let's go to the bottom row, design, and sticky state, this color goes here. Now I need to change the logo here, therefore I'm gonna open up the logo, delete this one and select the white version of it. Okay. Next one, let's put the search box here. If you're using the Pro version, then you have it already. Here, just drag it in the right place. Too close to the logo, therefore I'm gonna move it a bit, maybe here. Also not good, therefore it goes here. And in order to add the spacing here, I'm gonna grab the divider and put it here. There's gonna be 50 pixels left and right. I don't need the border here, so the default state for the border is the same color which was here. Now the search box, you can set the width here. I'm gonna set the width a bit longer, 315 pixels. I can set also the height. It seems that it should be a bit higher, 40 pixels. Live results, and since I'm using the WooCommerce, I don't want it to search the posts and pages. I'm just gonna leave the products here. Next element is this contact. Now we have 2 options. First option, we go to the Blocksy contacts element and delete the mobile and address and just customize this one here. It is call us. And now let's design it a bit. Icon size, I don't want the icon to be rounded or outlined, therefore I'm gonna leave it to none. So icon size a bit bigger, design, default family. Oh well, let's see what they have here. I'm using the CSS Peeper for doing that. So as you see, it's font size 11 pixels, color is this one here. Let's see, do we have this option? 11 pixels. But it changes all the font sizes here, therefore it doesn't look any good so far. Therefore I'm gonna change it a bit, maybe 14 pixels. This way I can customize the header using this Blocksy element here, and I can set the margin left 40 pixels. Let's publish it and let's see what other options do we have here. So I'm gonna close this down and go to the Blocksy and content blocks. I'm gonna add new block and give it a name, menu contacts. And now I'm gonna customize it with Gutenberg. I'm using the Kadence blocks here, but you can use Elementor if you like. In order to keep it short, I'm just gonna grab code I already created, and this one is the one I'm gonna show you. Update it. Go to content blocks. Grab this shortcode here and go to appearance, customize. Open up the header and remove the contacts here and grab the HTML element and put it here. So Blocksy content block goes here. Let's remove the paragraphs, publish it and refresh the page. Doesn't look good because the colors are wrong, therefore we're gonna change the colors. Open up the block settings. What did we have here? This one was the heading. So title color is this one. Text color is white. And the icon color is also white. Now let's update it. And as you see, we have the same call us now box here. Now if you don't have the Blocksy Pro and you want to still do it, then there is an option for you. Just go to the plugins, add new, and search for reusable blocks extended. Install it and activate it. What it does, it creates a reusable blocks menu here, and you can add the blocks as you like. Whatever you wanna do here, basically everything you can do here is like the content blocks. The only thing you cannot do is you cannot set the conditions to show it here or there. But if you created the blocks and go to all reusable blocks, you can grab this shortcode and use it as I showed you with the content blocks. And you can show them everywhere on the site as you like. Next we're going to add those three icons here. That means account, wishlist and cart. Let's start with the account icon. We're going to drag account item here, and now as you see you have only this icon here. If this icon is suitable for you, then you're good to go. There's nothing else to design here. But I want the icon which is similar to this one here. Therefore, I'm gonna go to the content blocks again. And this time I'm gonna add account icon. It is already designed, as you see it's here. And the icon color is white, but for you to see it looks like this. So I already designed it. Therefore, let's grab this shortcode here and go back to customizer. So I'm gonna drop another HTML element here, open it up and paste the code here, refresh it, and there it is. One more thing though, the icon here, it's linked to the My Account page. So if someone clicks, it goes to the My Account page. Next icon is a wish list. In order to add the wish list, you need to install a plugin. Therefore, go to plugins, add new, and search for TI wishlist. Install and activate it, and the menu appears here. Now go to the general settings and couple of things for you to do. First thing, under the wishlist product counter, copy this shortcode, delete wishlist counter text if you don't want to show the text, and if you don't want to show the number of products in the counter, then disable this here. Save it and go back to Customizer. Now grab another HTML element and drag it here. And add this shortcode here. Now refresh it, but it's not visible. Therefore, go to the additional CSS and drop this piece of CSS to it. This one sets the font size for the icon, and this one sets the color. You can find the link to this piece of CSS in the description of this video. Now back to the header. As you see, the colors now styling sometimes disappear, but you don't have to worry. It's only in the preview. If you refresh it, it appears back. It seems that Blocksy has some issue with rendering here. Now, last one, we need to add this cart icon in the header. Luckily, we have a cart element. Therefore, let's drag it here. Open it up and you can customize it. You can choose the icon here. You can set the icon size, whether to show the badge or not. Top level totals. I'm not going to show them. And whether it opens up as a drop down or a off canvas drawer. I like the drawer more, therefore I activate this one here. And panel width, it's going to be 400 pixels for me. And I can also design the panel background and so on. But so far, as you see, 3 icons here. You can set the element margin. That means spacing between the icons here. I set it for the middle element. That means for the wishlist icon, I set it to 20 pixels left or right. If I change it, as you see, they are too close. Therefore, I'm going to add those 20 pixels here. And now I'm going to publish that one and move to the next part. It seems to me though that the layout of this site is a bit smaller than we have. So let's take a look what happens here. Let's inspect what is the width of the layout here. So it's 1140 pixels. Let's see, what do we have here? We have here under the general and layout 1290 pixels. So let's make it a bit. Main row is done. Let's add the top row here. What do we have in a top row? We have this text. And as you guessed already, we need to add the HTML item. Copy the text. And now I'm going to open up the top row. And there should be a HTML item. Therefore, I'm going to clone it and move it over there. Text goes here. Design. Font color white. Well, let's see what fonts are they using on their site. I'm going to open up the CSS Peeper again. The font is Font Sans, Open Sans, and it's also for the menus. Pop-ins for this text here, and for the headings it seems to be pop-ins. So let's fix the typography. It's 11 pixels of Open Sans here. Let's go to the typography, Open Sans. Now let's see what is the text size here. It's 16 pixels. So 16 for the font size. Headings, pop-ins, and so on. I'm not gonna do that. You can do it later. Let's go and give it a go here. So design, font size 11 pixels, and I guess it should be a bit thicker. So I'm gonna give it a 500 or even 600. Yeah, looks better. Now since we cloned this HTML item, we need to get rid of the margin here. Well, there it is. Next one, we have a menu here. What is the font of this? It's 11 pixels and the color is a bit different. So let's move the menu up here. And this time we're gonna grab the menu 2. It's gonna be the top menu with 11 pixels of font size and with this color. And it's not gonna be uppercase. Item spacing, I'm gonna make it 10 pixels or even a bit less. Almost there. Now it seems that there is some kind of border down here. I'm gonna take the color of the header and put it here and make it a bit slightly lighter. Something like this. Next one, I'm not gonna add the language switcher or currency switcher. I'm gonna add the 3 social icons. In order to do that, I'm gonna go and grab social icons here. These. Under the design, the default state color is gonna be this one. And the hover color, well, maybe a darker one. Like this. Looks good. Now if you want to add links or add icons, then links you can add from this button here, or you can remove them. And also take a look, you can configure social URLs here. If you go here, I can give them links. And now let's publish it. Now the top row and the middle row are almost finished, but there is one thing I need to check, and this is the height of the middle row. And as you see, it's 98 pixels. We have to make it right, therefore go to main row and row height 98 pixels. Okay, almost finished. We only need to add 2 elements, this menu here and this menu here. Therefore, let's go to the bottom row and move the menu 1 here. We have menu set up. Now let's design it. The color is 1E, 1E, 1E. And default state is this color here. Now in order to make the customization a bit easier, maybe we should set the global colors here. Colors, and let's change this color and the other color. So let's go to the menu here, and under the design, this is our initial color and this one here is our hover color. Now let's customize the drop down. As you see, the drop downs here are using the white background, but we have the dark background. So drop down design, items background color white, font color this one, hover color this one. Looks a bit better, but not quite yet. Therefore, I'm gonna tweak this color. Make the font bigger, 15 pixels. And I'm gonna add a divider. It's gonna be solid and EB, EB, EB. Well, almost there. Now I'm gonna publish, and if you want to know how to create the mega menu, then take a look at the video I created a couple of days ago. The link to this tutorial is in the description of this video. At the moment what I have to tweak is this color here. Therefore I'm gonna go to menus, open up the main menu here. Open up the about menu here, menu item settings, design, and as you see there is a heading color. I'm gonna reset it. I made it a bit earlier today, therefore it was messed up, but now it's good to go. Under the contact heading setting, also for the sample page here, it is heading. Save settings, and if I refresh a page, there it is, 3 rows. One more thing to tweak, and it's home, menu item, and 3 columns. Save settings, save it, refresh it, and there it is. Now let's go back to Customizer again and add another element to the bottom row. As you see, the original site has 2 links here, and therefore let's take a look how to add those. We have a slight problem though, because we don't have any HTML items left, we don't have any menu items left, therefore let's be a bit creative. I'm gonna drag a contacts element here. And what did I do here? I added 2 elements, address and work hours. I deleted title from both of them. Icon size, I'm gonna make it 5 pixels, as small as possible. And under the design, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the text to 12 pixels as we had with a navigation here. So default state, link state, and link hover, it's gonna be the blue one. And for the sticky one, it's gonna be white, white, and color 2. And last things we need to do is add the links here. I'm not gonna do that, but you can do it back home. So publish. And now we need to tweak it a bit, since this bottom row is too high. Let's see what is it for the original site. And for the original site, the height of this row is 60 pixels. We have 80 pixels, therefore it's gonna be 60 pixels, and we need to add border down bottom. It's gonna be 1 pixel, AB, AB, AB. One more thing though, it seems that this border is not full width, therefore bottom border width, set it to full width and publish. And now let's configure the sticky menu. Go to header, headers, global header, and sticky effect. Choose it only for bottom row. Let's see how does it look like. We have to make it blue, therefore go to bottom row, design, sticky state, blue. Now menu, design, sticky state, color white, and hover, color 2. Well, almost there, but as you see there are tiny icons visible here. Therefore go to contacts, and for sticky state icon colors are blue and also blue, and now they are not visible. Now let's get rid of this NB badge here. Go to menus, and under the home, menu settings, menu badge, turn it off, save it, refresh it, and it's gone. Couple more tweaks. Let's take a look at this top bar here. As you see, the height of this bar is 42 pixels. It seems to me that our is a bit higher. Yes, it's 50 pixels, so let's set it to 42. Publish, and now let's tweak the mobile header. This one is our mobile header. First one is a trigger here. Let's design it a bit. I'm gonna add white for the colors. And I need the cart here. Therefore, I'm gonna move it here. Also, I need the search icon here. It's gonna be here. And it's gonna be white. Search from the products only. Now as you see, the header becomes crowded a bit. Therefore let's tweak the logo height for the mobiles. I'm gonna make it smaller, 30 pixels. Let's see how does it look like with a sticky menu. As you see, the sticky is set up for bottom row only, but we have logo and all other stuff on the main row, we need to move it. Well, much better, but now the color is wrong. Therefore, design, background for mobiles, background for default state is this. Now let's add the account and wishlist icons. I'm gonna go to the header, mobile header again. Still too crowded, therefore I'm gonna add the wishlist counter HTML item in the off canvas. Take a look, it's here. Under the design, I'm gonna delete the margin left and right. And next one, it's gonna be an account. It's gonna be here with avatar and label and icon and label. As you see, my account is written here, but it's not visible. So it's gonna be white, and there it is. So we have finished the mobile header. Let's take a look at the tablet header. Well, bottom row design, once again, it's gonna be main color. Logo is a bit too high, and we're gonna leave it to 30 pixels here. And let's publish it. And now let's compare two sites here. This is the header we created, and this is the original. So it took us less than 30 minutes to accomplish that. And as you see, the Blocksy header builder is really powerful. You can do basically everything you want with it. You just need some inspiration and knowledge how to do it, but I think after that video you have both. Now, if you find this tutorial helpful and you want to support this channel, then please press thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And before you go, take a look at the next video, which is also full of next great tips for you. Meanwhile, take care and let me know in the comments how did you like the video.